A girl cried non-stop when she was born, but she was extremely intelligent. At just 1 month old, she was already able to write her own name. However, it was actually her mother who wrote down what she wrote, not because she disliked it, but for another reason. Her father, on the other hand, was indifferent. He showed no affection toward his daughter. When he saw her after she was born, he angrily left the hospital. When he returned home, he did not hold his daughter in his arms. He kept saying that she was a burden. He placed her in the car as if she were something useless and drove recklessly without caring about her safety. When they got home, the whole family left. She was left alone in the car, but she was not afraid. At just 1 month old, she began cleaning her own clothes and learned how to dress herself. By the age of 4, she was already living on her own. Her father left home to look for a beautiful woman, and her mother also left, searching for a good man. The girl dropped out of school. Her name was Amy. Amy stayed alone at home. When she was hungry, she cooked for herself, cracking 2 eggs, adding some cake ingredients, and preparing mangoes. Eating the food she made herself and reading her favorite newspapers became her happiness. Soon, she had read every newspaper in the house. Her love for reading was so strong that she once asked her father to buy her a book, but his strange attitude was that watching television could teach everything. Why read books at all? Amy did not give up. She believed that no one in her family would support her, so she had to rely on herself. The next day, when everyone went out, she looked up the address of a bookstore on the phone. The bookstore was 10 kilometers from her home, but the distance did not stop her desire to read. When she arrived, she proudly greeted the bookstore staff and went straight to the children's section. The cleaners were shocked that such a young girl had come alone, but Amy did not need anyone to take care of her. She loved sitting in the bookstore and reading. From that day on, she went to the bookstore every day, spending all her time reading. She nearly finished all the children's books and later moved on to books for adults. The bookstore staff were deeply moved by her passion and eventually gave her a bookstore card, allowing her to take books home. Time passed, and Amy turned 7 years old.